quiet neighborhood, a young couple in their early 20s had just moved into the home of their dreams. Everything seemed perfect. Spacious rooms, a beautiful backyard, and even their cat, Bella, whom they had rescued together. But on the side of the house stood an abandoned property. The owner had started renovations but never finished, leaving the backyard completely exposed. No fence, no barrier. On their very first night, while sitting in their backyard enjoying the evening, they noticed something unsettling. A man staring blankly at them from the window of the abandoned house. He wasn't hiding. His expressionless face and the darkness of the room made the sight unnervingly obvious. After half an hour of silent staring, they reluctantly went inside. The next few days passed without incident, until one evening, while the couple sat stargazing in their backyard, they heard the creak of a makeshift wooden fence moving. 3 men appeared, silently standing there, staring. The youngest, about 29, carried a large bag of unknown contents. He offered them stolen washing tablets, which they declined. The awkwardness lingered, and they quickly retreated inside. But it didn't stop there. The men started appearing more often, entering the abandoned backyard as if it were their own, clearly trying to intimidate the young couple. Their intrusion became relentless. One day, while the woman cleaned the living room, 2 police officers entered the abandoned yard, lifted the fence, looked around briefly, and left without explanation. Days later, the police informed them that the house behind theirs was now vacant. The men had been removed for antisocial behavior. Relief washed over them. Yet, despite the men being gone, the couple's sense of safety never fully returned. Then one day, while the woman was taking a bath, a loud banging echoed outside. She rushed to the spare bedroom window to find a man they had never seen before pointing at their bedroom. As soon as he noticed her, he sprinted toward the house, trying the door handle, then ran back into the garden, slammed the broken fence, and began banging on every window of the empty house. The couple called the police immediately. They came, took a statement, and left. The unsettling question lingered. Why had he tried their door first? Weeks later, late at night, whistling echoed near their window, harassing whistles meant to scare women. They heard tapping, but no one was recorded on their cameras. The fear escalated. After staying at the woman's mother's house for a night, they returned to find their Ring doorbell removed, the SD card missing. Whoever was responsible had returned, bold and deliberate. The harassment continued for weeks. Whistling, banging, masked figures standing silently outside, staring up at their bedroom window, sometimes mimicking unsettling gestures, like arms stretched wide in the shape of a cross. The police dismissed much of it, claiming staring at someone's property wasn't illegal, yet the psychological terror was undeniable. Then came the night of the crowbar. 2 masked men approached from the side of the house, shining flashlights into the windows. One held a crowbar. For days, one of the men would stand across the street, pointing, waving, shouting, staring blankly, the clear intent to scare the couple. Cameras now captured everything, yet they felt powerless. Every sound, every shadow outside became a source of terror. As if the psychological torment wasn't enough, another story unfolded elsewhere of a woman fleeing a toxic ex. 3 months after ending her 2-year relationship with Caleb, she thought she had escaped. He was controlling, obsessive, always tracking her actions, manipulating even small details of her daily life. After leaving him, she changed her number, her social media, even moved apartments. Then strangers began repeating his words verbatim. A barista called her Sunshine, a nickname Caleb had used. A rideshare driver asked, "Ever figure out what you're running from?" Phrases only Caleb could have known. Each stranger had different faces but identical expressions, eyes that seemed to know her, to remind her of him. She contacted Caleb's sister, only to learn he had been in rehab without a phone for 6 weeks. Caleb wasn't doing this directly, but someone was, orchestrating a nightmare that blurred reality. Phrases, actions, even personal details were being replicated. A living psychological graffiti, ensuring she could never escape him entirely. It was as if every step, every breath had been observed, judged, taunted. From the quiet terror of a new home to the relentless psychological manipulation by strangers and the haunting family vacation, these stories converge on one chilling reality. Sometimes, the things that watch you, the ones who know your name, your fears, your routines, are neither random nor natural. They are calculated, patient, and terrifyingly close, so close that no door, camera, or distance can truly keep them out. And even when everything seems silent, even when the streets are empty, the terror is still there, waiting, watching, just beyond the edge of your perception.